everybody. Robbie Gravely here with Van Brannan and Greer fishing team captain Gabe Hannon, where tonight the Greer Yellow Jackets get a 35-21 victory over the Chapman Panthers and go to 8-0 on the season, 5-0 in the Peach Blossom Conference. And Van, I tell you what, the Jackets bolted out to a 28-0 lead and saw Chapman storm back to make it 28-21. The Jackets get an 80-yard pass from Mario Cusano to Troy Pride, a 28-yard pass from Cusano to Pride. Troy gets an interception to stop a Chapman drive, and then Greer caps it off with 2 touchdowns in the second quarter. A Cusano 5-yard run that was set up by an Adrian McGee 89-yard run down to the Panther 5, and the Jackets close out the first half scoring with another Cusano pass, this one 40 yards to Dorian Lindsay. And Van, it looked like it was going to be just another Yellow Jacket blowout here at Chapman.
Yeah, but that was not the case. But the first half, it was all big plays for the Yellow Jackets. Cusano finding some of those open receivers, and again the long run by Adrian McGee. So you're right. We didn't know how the Chapman team would react down 28-0 at halftime, but they bounced back, and they bounced back quickly there in the third quarter.
Well, they did. They started out their second half with an 8-play, 80-yard drive to cut the lead to 28-7, and then all of a sudden, Gabe, the turnover bug bit. The Jackets turned it over on consecutive possessions as they moved the football down the field, but turned it over. And Van, the Panthers cashed in on 2 more touchdowns. They drew to 28-21 as we entered the fourth quarter.
Yeah, 2 second-half turnovers and 105 yards of penalties really hurt the Jackets tonight. Especially the Panthers took over that third quarter and early into the fourth, but the Jackets came through when they needed to there late.
Yeah, it was 28-21. The Panthers kicked off, 10-10 to go in the game, and the Jackets muffed the kickoff out of bounds, had to start from their own 4-yard line, and I tell you, it looked pretty scary.
Dire.
Yeah, dire, scary. What's the word there, Gabe? What do you think?
Scary.
Scary, okay. Well, the Jackets 96 yards away, but as Van called it, the drive of the season. They went 15 plays, 96 yards, took 7 minutes and 47 seconds off the clock. Adrian McGee ran in from 1 yard out, and it was the game-clinching touchdown with 2:20 to play. And the Jackets went up 35-21.
Yeah, huge drive. I said it was the most impressive drive of the season. No question about it. And if you think about it, too, the Jackets were penalized 2 or 3 times on that drive that started them behind the chains, but they just kept running that football, and Adrian McGee kind of put them on their back, and that offensive line, led by this guy's big brother, Noah Hannon. So that offensive line and Adrian McGee got us across the goal line that we needed to there to take that 2-score lead there late in the football game.
The Sims & Carr Financial Solutions players of the game on offense. Troy Pride got the nod with his 2 touchdown grabs, also an interception on defense. And Quack Cohen, Van, the freshman linebacker, was our defensive star.
He was all over the field, and I tell you what, I can't wait to continue to see that young man grow because he's a great player.
Again, the Jackets 8-0. Thank you to Greer State Bank for sponsoring our post-game wrap-up here on YellowJacketSports.net. The Jackets will be back at home next Friday night, senior night, with the Southside Tigers coming to town.
Yeah, so everybody get out there. It should be a great atmosphere. Let's pack Dooley Field for those seniors' final game at Dooley Field before the playoffs.
This is the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.